Yo, what's going on guys, and welcome back to the Beyond Dusk SMP server. Today is the day we tackle this big project here behind us. I don't know how much we're going to get done of it today, but I have a fair few shulker boxes here full of resources that we need, plus my whole inventory is ready to go as well. So I figured out our block palette. We're just going to stick to a nice kind of stone and stone brick for the base of the kind of buildings and stuff like that, and then come through with like kind of like this deep slatey, tough, cobblestoney roof on some areas with potentially some diorite and stuff throughout the build as well, and of course like some spruce wood as well where we can, to just kind of tie it all together and continue like the same kind of theme and thing as we are doing. So I'm having a bit of issues with this server at the moment connecting and things, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. So we're going to try and battle through that and try and get as much of the build done as possible. And I also kind of want to go sort out the rest of this netherite armor. Like, what are we doing? We still have golden feet and helmets, and I'm pretty sure like half our tools are still diamond as well. I think they're in this one, yeah. So we need a few pieces of netherite for that, so we might eventually venture down into the nether as well at the end of the episode today and try and sort that out, because I'm sick of looking like this. So I guess we're going to get into the build straight away. Hopefully you guys enjoy it and I don't mess it up too much, so sit back and enjoy. Alrighty guys, we've made a little bit of a dent on the start of this build just here. I kind of like the way that it's turning out. It's coming together pretty nicely. I have gone through a fair chunk of my stone already. Like, we only really have this chest full. I stole all the ones out of here and there as well, so we're definitely going to be needing some more before we try and tackle any more of the build. But yeah, I was saying, I think it turned out pretty cool at the start of it. It's gonna be a pretty cool build, I think. I'm pretty happy with it. It was kind of weird building on this scale and trying to get like the detailing in as well. So it's a fun little challenge to try and work on. Let's just park up in here. Like a couple of things like getting this like curve and stuff sorted out on both sides, and then if you like mess up somewhere, you have to go around and redo it all, which I'm sure you guys would have saw me do. And because we have so much iron laying around, I just decided to chuck in some anvils just to try and get through some of that, because we just have so much of it. And there's still, I was just over AFKing over at the iron farm / creeper farm, and it's just pretty full. Like, it's crazy. There's so many double chests full of iron. So I thought I'd burn through some of it here on like kind of some detailing areas and stuff like that. I still haven't done anything on the inside just yet, but I've started working on this kind of area here. So it'll be kind of like the gate that comes up and down, and then this will be like the inside of the house, like the base and stuff. And then over here we kind of have just some other rooms. I started bringing some like logs and stuff in here just to act as kind of like supports and stuff, and kind of break up the stone a little bit as well. And we can cruise all the way up here. Obviously I'm going to be taking out these torches and placing in lanterns eventually once I actually get to detailing it. But yeah, now we can just walk up here and cruise. Everything's all connected, and on the inside here it should be the inside of our base. So it's going to be a little bit weird trying to build this like kind of like a castle, but at the same time it's going to be like my base is just on the inside. Like, there's going to be everything like in here rather than it being like walls and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see how well I can kind of get all that to come together and stuff. So we might end up changing like some of this interior stuff to be more like the inside rather than the outside, if that makes sense. But we're going to end up getting some TNT as well, as you guys can see. I was going to go grab my bow as well, and we can start cruising down into the nether. Okay, let's jump down into the portal and let's have a bit of a look around the area and see if we can find somewhere that hasn't been harvested much. I also didn't get anything gold, so hopefully there's no piglin things around. Hey, we finally found some netherite. Let's break this up. I think we need 4 for 1 ingot, correct? So it turns out you can shoot TNT with flaming arrows and it sets them off. And look how useful it was already. I already found 3. So we didn't get too far, like a couple hundred blocks away from like spawn and stuff. So I'm gonna start heading back that direction, and because I'm out of food. So hopefully I can make it back before we die. Ah, that was a good thing I decided to check this here. Oh my god, that was the longest and stressful time. I got trapped like under the lava. I took a screenshot of the portal, but obviously my portal isn't on the ground, it's above lava. So as I was going out, like trying to find the location, all I could find was just the one, like I was just finding the floor that was like stuck in lava. I feel like there's gonna have to be increased in size or something. This front part's going to look pretty massive compared to the rest of it, I think, but I don't know, we'll see how it all goes. But yeah, as you guys can see, we got the 12 ancient debris. So I believe we go and smelt these, go and put those in there. They should cook up. There we go. We got our 3 netherite ingots, and we can go ahead and upgrade some of these guys. Let's go ahead and get the netherite helmet and the netherite boots. Boom, boom. Look at us, fully netherited out. And I'm thinking maybe we do the sword as well for now, even though we don't, it's not a very good sword. Even though like these 2 are better, but maybe that'd give us a good reason to go ahead and upgrade. Or maybe we should just get a good sword right now. Maybe that would be better. Maybe we'll save that and we'll put enchants on it at the start of the next episode. I'll go grind out some levels at the gold farm. I'll go grind out some levels that Dyer built, and we can upgrade that as well. But what is happening? At least now we have our full netherite armor, and we don't look like such a weirdo. Like, honestly, how would we not have that already? This is his base over here. I don't know if I've showed you guys this little update that he's been done since it's like finished. That's it there. It looks really cool. As I said, I'm really a big fan of this kind of stuff just here. This is like the different layers, but it's also all in the same thing. And he also has a giant storage system as well, which is really cool. So I'm going to cruise out of here just in case something bad happens. But yeah, that looks awesome. I'm keen to see the rest of the stuff he puts in there as well. But yeah, I think I might go ahead and wrap up the episode just there, guys. I don't want to get too burnt out on this big project up here, so I don't want to be smashing it out for like hours and hours on end. Even today, it took me about 2 hours or something, a bit over that, to get this done, and I think it's pretty much done. I would think I just need to add a little bit more detail on the interior, obviously, but for the meantime I think it's looking pretty cool. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of this build, any ideas that I can add to it as well. Probably going to be coming back in here as well with the moss blocks and some like mossy cobble and some of that, and breaking up this bottom section, just make it feel a little bit more overgrown. But that's something we can add at the end for some extra detail. I think I might go ahead and wrap it up there, as I said, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.